I don't see anyone criticizing the movie. I feel like I'm being blasphemous. It's 2018. You're in the movie theater and Thanos just snapped his fingers. Thor looks around bewildered. Iron Man's on Titan as Peter Parker's dying in his arm. Doctor Strange says, we're in the Endgame now, there's only one way. You're left wondering, how are they going to overcome? How are they going to bring everyone back? I fly into the theater and I whisper in your ear, I've seen Endgame, I know how. How? Is it something to do with Adam Warlock or Mistress Death or the Living Tribunals or the Soul Realm that we got a glimpse of in Infinity War? None of those things. The Avengers go back in time, get the stones, and then go forward in time and bring everyone back. The plot of Endgame is that the Avengers go back in time, get the stones, go forward in time, and bring everyone back. That's it. Thanos happens to follow them back into the future where they have a tussle and then snap him out of existence. That's it. Black Widow has to die to get the Soul Stone. That's it. There's no nuance. There's no cleverness. And that's why the plot of the movie gets an F. It's no Gucci. It's no bueno. Come on, guys. Level with me. Now you say, well, the plot is really not there to be on its own. It's meant to serve as a vehicle, and this is a car. It's meant to serve as a vehicle to deliver emotional character moments and action and effects. This is the culmination of 22 movies, and the plot was the previous 21 movies. Okay, let's go on that assumption that the plot could have been an F for the movie to still succeed. Then let's go to number 2, the characters. They get them all wrong. Let's start with Thor, who literally in Ragnarok realized after all of his character arcs that he's fitting to be a king and he's going to lead his new people. No, he just let it all go for 5 years, became fat, and decided to sulk in depression, almost die at the end of the movie, and then give his kingdom up again. Iron Man. He showed in 2012 that he's already willing to die. He brought that nuke into the space. That movie in itself was that character arc of him showing he's willing to die. You're not the type to lay yourself on the line, to sacrifice yourself, to lay on the tripwire while everyone can walk over you. I'd rather just cut the wire. He showed in that movie that he's already to do what he did in Endgame. So what did Endgame show? Again, just the vehicle to do that. The Hulk did nothing in the movie. He didn't even have a fight scene. Okay, you created him mixed with the Hulk for this cool Professor Hulk thing, which I gotta admit looked good and had a lot of laughs. What did he do with it? He was just standing in for a smart person. Everything he did could have been done by someone else in that movie. He didn't do anything unique to Hulk, besides that they said that it emits gamma radiation, so he was able to survive the first snap. Okay, why does it emit gamma radiation? Because of reasons and plot. So the Hulk did nothing, Thor wasn't true to his character, and Iron Man proved nothing new. The only one that I kind of liked was Captain America, who had a great arc in the movie and ended up going back in time and being with the one he loved and choosing the sacrifice of living his glory out to being with the one he loved. I liked that. It wasn't crazy strong, but it was emotional and had a good punch. So the characters, and I'm just going to talk about the main 4 because that's who we've been with for the last 22 movies, is these 4 characters. Half the other ones were dead. I'm not going to go into Hawkeye too much because, okay, whatever. Out of the 4, 1 got semi-justice, and 3 didn't. So you failed on your character moments. So that leaves us with action and effects, which I think they also failed in, and hear me out. They are playing with time manipulation and going back in time, and they're going into this route. So if you're going into this route, why not pull out more action and effects? You had one action scene at the end, okay? Other stuff, there was mostly character stuff and adventure stuff. Barely any action, okay? When they're going back in time, there's not a lot of action going on. Until the end, when everyone shows up, well, actually when the 3 start fighting Thanos, and then when all of them show up. So you save your action for the end, and you have an epic battle that lasts like 3 minutes. Okay, it lasts longer than that. It lasts like 15 minutes. But you don't even have like the epic sweeps going on. You kind of have the minor story of them trying to get the glove to the van. But they don't even have like that epic battle. They could have brought old villains back. They could have done a lot more. They could have gone celestial with it. But no, it takes place on a barren wasteland where there's no earthly stakes except holding the line. And they save it for the end. So Infinity War had a much better plot. Infinity War had an A plot. That this one ruins. Infinity War had like A characters. And Infinity War, I don't even know, you can see this behind my head. And Infinity War had action throughout the entire movie. From the first few scenes in the ship with Thor, to the battle in New York with the big guy, all the way to the Wakanda battle, Thor going on his quest, all these things were much better. And then them holding Thanos on Titan had way better action. So Infinity War was an AAA. Why am I screaming? Okay. Listen, guys, I like this movie, and I made 3 straight videos crapping on the movie because it's harder for me to talk about what I liked about the movie. There were character moments I enjoyed. There were things that made me smile. The whole first viewing I had was with this great anticipation and tension, and things were I wasn't expecting it. The second viewing went actually even faster, and I enjoyed it more when my brain was out of it. It's a subpar movie. They failed. They fumbled at the end, in my opinion. The time travel mechanic, they wrote themselves into a corner they couldn't get out of, and then just made them time travel back to get out of the corner. I don't see the constructive criticism going on in this movie. I think as time separates the movie, and we're 2, 3, 4 months out, I think people are going to start rewatching it and being like, that was kind of cheesy, and how did they do that again? And that's a big plot hole. And why did they do that? Avengers Endgame right now is sitting as a number 5 for me. It's behind Iron Man 1. It's behind The Winter Soldier and Infinity War. And I'm not sure if it's ahead of the original Avengers or not. Right now I have it behind the OG Avengers. So I'm kind of torn with... It's so epic that it's hard to compare to like a Guardians of the Galaxy and things like that. So right now it's teetering at that 5-6 range. What can you say, man? I don't see anyone criticizing the movie. I feel like I'm being blasphemous. What can you say, man? What can you say? So, as you can see, the board says it all. Talk to me in the comments, let me know. I think I've recorded like 3 videos in 4 days, which is like, I haven't done that in 7 years. So, I'm gonna edit this video, go to the gym, and I'm out.